is Friday. He is Jalen Rose. I am David Jacoby. We are Jalen and Jacoby. What is it that we do?
What up, dog? We give the people what they want.
Jalen, the Pistons beat the Lakers. We have a surprising little streak from the Rockets and potentially a subtweet from Tom Brady. But we start with your birthday, my brother. Tomorrow's your official birthday, but we will celebrate you today. You turn 48 on Saturday. You'll be on Countdown. And we here at Jalen and Jacoby just wanted to celebrate you every single day of the year, but especially today. So we have a little package we put together. Let's take a look at Jalen Rose on his birthday.
Jalen is great because when your best player is when you're most unselfish, he just rubs off on everybody. And he brings the confidence and kind of a swagger to the team, and I think we all appreciate that.
Jalen Rose from the University of Michigan.
Jalen Rose with a steal. Rose prances in for the stop.
Bullseye! Got it, baby! What a tough move by Jalen Rose.
They've got 6 seconds to shoot. Rose for 3. How about this? Jalen Rose hits the reverse. He's got Rose on his left, gives it up to him, and he slaps it home.
Bulls can take the lead here. Oh, yeah! Beautiful bounce feed to Hansel for the flush.
Great play.
Jalen beginning to heat up per usual in the fourth quarter. Jalen for 3, ring it up. On the drive, Jalen Rose and one.
Yes, sir.
Happy birthday, Jalen Rose. We wanted to celebrate you when you were skinny and athletic and getting buckets in the National Basketball Association. And we also wanted to say that we love the idea and just the honor that we get to spend every Monday through Friday with you, my brother. It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
I love you. I love our teammates that work on this show that make us look good on a daily basis. I'm forever grateful for my family, my friends, my career. And on this day, I really needed that cheer, Jacoby, because I haven't been in a celebratory mood like you know I normally am around my birthday. I haven't talked much about it publicly, and I didn't realize we were going to start the show like this. But since we are starting the show like this, the reason why this birthday has been different is because my special mother, Jeannie Rose, is currently under home hospice care. And my family's done an amazing job of pulling together the love and the support that she's gonna need throughout this journey. And it's been a tough few weeks, but this show is therapeutic for me. As you know, we pride ourselves in showing up every day and giving the people what they want. And I just want to wish my mother great health. That's all I want for my birthday.
Well, your nephew Troy said that your mother, Jeannie Rose, is feeling strong today. And we want that as well. And you know what? It was nice of the Pistons to give you a gift as well, because last night the Pistons were taking on what many consider the NBA championship favorite Los Angeles Lakers. And what did the Pistons do last night for your birthday, Jalen Rose?
All I know is I said, hey, Ma, the Pistons playing the Lakers tonight. She's like, they got LeBron James. That's all she said. But shout to the Pistons because that's a big-time victory, Jacoby. Mm-hmm. And Wayne Ellington, for those that don't know, is leading the league in three-point percentage. Blake Griffin scored over 20 points for the first time in a really long time. Plumlee had a double-double, and Rose had double-figure points. Held LeBron James to 2 points in the second half. Of course, they were playing without Anthony Davis, but it was a big-time win by my hometown squad.
It's so fun to watch the evolution of an NBA player because Blake Griffin was so popular for his lob catching, his dunks, and athleticism. And now he's just like an old veteran out there. He shot 10 threes last night. He's always looking to pass instead of shoot. But it was an impressive win from the Lakers. But you also noticed something that the Lakers were doing without AD that you found interesting and involves a gentleman by the name of Kyle Kuzma. What was that, Mr. Rose?
Yes, as somebody that's a veteran in the league and I follow real closely, clearly, and been traded a couple of times, when a player returns home, you want the guys on the team to give them their 2 tickets so they don't have to buy more for their family and friends. You want to feed them the ball so they look good in front of their hometown friends to get a chance to watch the TV on local cable. But it also seemed like they were going to him almost like they were shopping him, like they were almost feeding him an opportunity. And so I'm not saying that the Lakers are looking to move Kyle Kuzma. I am saying that I've been featured before I got traded. And while I was watching the game, because that's my nephew. So I'm like, okay, they're giving him the ball. They really giving him the ball. And I'm like, they giving him the ball.
Again?
Like, hold on, they shot. Yeah, exactly.
Called another play for Kyle Kuzma?
So it was good to see him ball. But that did stand out to me.
Absolutely. There was another significant game in the Western Conference last night, and that was between the Portland Trailblazers and the Houston Rockets. And the Rockets have now won 4 straight games. Certainly better off than their trade partner, the Washington Wizards. But what do you feel about this Rockets team? Are they a playoff team? Could they challenge in the first round? What do you think of their 4-game win streak?
I feel like the Rockets have done a fantastic job of reinventing itself. Think about the last time you've seen a playoff team in the offseason let go of one of the top general managers, one of the top coaches, and an MVP candidate, but still play good basketball while also planning for the future with the multiple draft picks they have coming. And Victor Oladipo is in the final year of his contract. And when he's healthy, he's an all-star. So is John Wall. They're in the same backcourt. Boogie Cousins. It didn't necessarily work out for him with Golden State or the Lakers. He playing for his basketball life. And last but not least,
who's that?
It breaks my heart to watch Christian Wood play basketball for another team that's not in Detroit.
I know. We knew it.
Last year, I remember calling Jacoby. Jacoby and I talking on the phone last March, April. And he like, these trash Pistons, and we like, but Christian Wood can ball. Yes, y'all got something in him. At least he can ball. And then in the offseason, we lose him. But I'm happy for him, as you know. I'm really happy for him. And when he was in Detroit, I called him the discount Anthony Davis. And 3 years, $40 million is actually that for him. Because he's going to get a mega deal in 3-2-1.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, Christian Wood. You got your way out of Detroit. And we have a Super Bowl coming up in just a week and a couple days. And we have some interesting sound from a gentleman by the name of Tom Brady, who will be under center for the Buccaneers, about his head coach and perhaps maybe a little hint about something about his previous head coach. Let's listen.
He's a great man. He's a great leader. He's a great person. He's, a great friend. He's very loyal. He's just got a great way about communicating effectively with everybody around here. And everybody has a great affection for him, for the person he is. There's nobody that ever would say anything bad about BA. He's so endearing to everybody, and I think everyone wants to win for him.
Jalen, I'm going to do the media thing and read way too much into this. While he is celebrating Bruce Arians, he does mention some things that are basically the polar opposite personality-wise from Bill Belichick. Is this kind of, sort of, maybe a little bit of a sneak diss for his previous head coach, Bill Belichick?
I understand why you want to do the media thing and look at it that way. But one of the things I like to stress in sports, I'm smelling my underarms.
Okay.
Because winning is the best deodorant. That's all this is. If they would have got knocked out in the first round of the playoffs, he would never say Bruce Arians' name again into a microphone until next year, if he decided to come back. But since they won Of course we all want to win for him. We want to win for Scotty Miller. We want to win for AB. We want to win for the Tampa fans. We want to be the first team to do it in this home arena. But you know who I really want to win for? Me. I want to win for me. Because if I get my 7th championship without Bill Belichick and the Patriots, y'all got to bow down and kiss all 7 of these rings. That's really what he was saying.
Jalen, it is time for some very important news that matters. Jalen, as we celebrate your birthday and the passage of time, I think it's very important to recognize just how quickly time flies. And in just 15 years, scientists are saying that humans could leave this planet and live on an asteroid belt colony. Jalen, just 15 years from now, you'll be turning, in 15 years, you'll be 85. You'll be turning 85 in 15 years. Can you see yourself living on a floating asteroid belt colony? I have a little visual of what it would look like.
I'm not going to be able to do it.
No?
Here's the thing, Jacoby. We can all appreciate the things that are happening outside of this earth, outside of the things that we see.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's time to go to outer space, if you notice, 99% of the people look a lot more like you than me. I am not
fair.
going.
That's
I don't
fair.
want to visit. I don't want a short stay. I don't want any of that. I want to be 85 on Earth. That's what I want to be doing with the new technology. Imagine, that's 20 years ago. 20 years ago, I had a beeper. Now I got an iPhone. But here's what I like about y'all birthday intro. I'm going to throw y'all a lot right here. I like that y'all stopped my career after the Bulls.
At the Bulls.
I like that. I appreciate that.
I noticed that too. We just disregarded the Knicks and the Raptors and everybody else. Jalen, we got a couple birthday messages for you on this special episode of Jalen and Jacoby. Big shout to your nephew Troy who made this possible. Let's listen to some people that want to wish you happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Dad. I'm so thankful for you and all that you do, and I hope you have the most amazing birthday.
Happy birthday, Dad. I love you so much. Thank you
Ryan,
for everything you do for me.
G-Money!
Especially giving me the hype, because that was very helpful. I hope you have the best day. I love you so much.
We're celebrating Jalen Rose's birthday today. We have some future messages, and we have a lot more from the world of sports. Make sure you stay tuned. You're watching a special episode of Jalen and Jacoby.
I got some queens. Those is queens. Woo!
To discuss the topic, say hit the brakes. If not, we will keep it moving. And we start with some words from, I love it when you drink from the vase. We start with some words from Tony Romo about the pressure on Mahomes.
Hit the brakes.
Keep it moving or hit the brakes. Let's listen to Tony, who will be calling the Super Bowl, about the pressure on Mahomes.
This is the biggest game Patrick Mahomes will ever play in for the rest of his career. It's the only way to catch Tom Brady. He has to win this game. If he loses this game, he cannot catch Tom Brady, in my opinion.
The Super Bowl will be on CBS. Tony Romo on the call. Jalen, what do you think about him saying if he doesn't beat Brady in this game, he can never, ever, ever, no matter what, be considered the greatest quarterback of all time?
A terrific, wonderful comparison just came to me right now when I heard that sound. Buckle up, open your ears, fans and media, and feel free to take this as your own thought. What he's saying is not accurate, and let me tell you why. Because LeBron James doesn't need more rings than Michael Jordan for people to say he's the GOAT. It's generational. The people who didn't get a chance, Tony, to see Tom Brady's first 10 or 15 years of his career, in 10 or 15 years from now, they're going to be saying Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT if Brady has 7 and he has 4. See Michael Jordan and LeBron James debate.
It's a good
Drops
point.
Mike.
Jalen, I have potential destinations where Deshaun Watson could take his talents. Would you like
Hit
to
the
see
brakes.
those keep moving or hit the brakes? We'll hit the brakes.
Might be a Lion
Take a look
one day.
at what I consider the top 5 destinations for Deshaun Watson. What do you think is the best for him, and what do you think is the most realistic?
You look handsome on that picture. Here's the thing, dog. These are just some window shoppers. Jets, Dolphins, it's because they have the assets. The real deal is how can we get them to the Rams? I'm about to give y'all the play. The Jets and the Dolphins have the assets to get it done. But if we just talking about where it will be the most lit, the Rams. I need to see him on the team with Jalen Ramsey and Aaron Donald. That's what I personally need to see. Or even the 49ers, who, by the way, I remember arguing about Dak Prescott's deal with Carson Wentz, Jared Goff, Jimmy Garoppolo. And all I know is the 49ers and the Rams are ready to move on from those guys, and Dak's value went up by not playing football.
Well, the elephant in the room is that Deshaun will ultimately decide where he plays football because he has a no-trade clause in his contract. Jalen,
Deshaun,
you have an update
but I know what you mean.
On the career of Big Ben Roethlisberger. Keep moving or hit the brakes.
Big Ben, hey, you know what? If I'm the Steelers, in my Biggie voice, I don't want that old thing back. Keep it moving.
$41 million cap.
We keep it moving.
Well, the Suns have been struggling lately, but they beat the Warriors last night. Keep it moving or hit the brakes.
Hit the brakes on this.
The Suns beat the Warriors, and a gentleman by the name of Kelly Oubre Jr. had himself a tough night, 1 for 11 from the field. What do you think about the Suns and Oubre playing poorly?
I mean, the young wings for the Suns, I love them. I love them. I love Johnson, and I love the kid from Villanova. I love both of them. They're terrific wings, and Ayton down low. Chris Paul is going to continue to teach those guys and make them better. And if and when Devin Booker is healthy, the Suns are a team that's going to be a threat to knock off somebody in the playoffs. But I want to talk about the Warriors and 2 players. First, Steph Curry. Do you know that was the 3rd time that he's outscored the other 4 starters in a basketball game this year? Did you know that?
Wow.
Steph Curry alone, 3 times this year, has outscored the other 4 human beings that got played to start the basketball game that night. You know the only other person that's happened to this year? You know the answer. Tell me. You know the answer. Well, Bradley Beal. That's the only other person that's happened to this year. Now, let me tell you guys something about Kelly Oubre. This is a teaching moment for everybody. One of my guys, I remember standing on the table for Meek Mill when people was dissing him. Right now, I'm going to stand on the table for Kelly Oubre, and I'm going to teach everybody something. This is why he isn't performing well with the Golden State Warriors. That style don't fit his game. They play a little too fast offensively. They like to do constant motion, run and cut like your hair on fire, because Steph is the best player to do that. One of Steph's best attributes is to pass and relocate. The pass and get screened away. So now you got all perimeter players having to play at that breakneck speed. And Kelly Oubre is not a breakneck speed offensive player. So mark my words, he's going to go somewhere else. He's going to play a lot better, and people are going to rewind this tape. It's all because the tempo that the Golden State Warriors play with. He didn't forget how to play basketball.
Jalen, do you remember my brief love affair with the robot Sophia? I've got an update on her status.
Hit the brakes.
Hit the brakes. Well, you know, me and Sophia went back and forth a little bit, and she ultimately ghosted me, but now we just learned that there'll be mass production of Sophia-like robots moving forward, increasing my chances of landing Sophia in a romantic relationship. Jalen, what do you think about the mass production of these humanoid robots?
All I know is you better get on Joey Jacoby bandwagon, because I heard she executive producing Wendy Williams' documentary that's coming on this weekend. So you need to
10 o'clock on
allow
Lifetime.
Sophia you need to allow Sophia to be a part of your dreams and focus on your reality.
I have no idea what my wife is doing with me. She directed a documentary on Wendy Williams that airs at 10 o'clock on Saturday on Lifetime. Jalen, as we continue, people just want to give you love on your birthday episode. We have some words from your former basketball teammate, my former Celebrity Family Feud teammate, Jimmy King.
I saw Sir Jinx bailing. Then I hit a left for Ruth Ellen. What up, Lo? What up, my brother? Happy birthday, Sir Jinx. J.
Love
Rose,
you, family.
Jimmy Jam. Yo, Fab Five brother. Yo, Blood brother. Yo, Back Court brother. Yo, we ain't gonna say that, but happy birthday. I love you. Enjoy. One of the hardest working men I've ever known and to know. I love you. Enjoy your day.
That's love. That's love.
I didn't understand most of that.
He stole my Gangstar's tape when I first got to Ann Arbor, and he never gave it back to me. Still to this day.
Come on, Jimmy, run the Gangstar tape. We'll be back with more on this special edition of Jalen and Jacoby. Rose.
Hey, I want to give a huge birthday shout out to my husband, Jalen Anthony Rose. Jalen, I can't believe when we first met, you were still playing for the Knicks. I was in grad school, and I'm so blessed to have you in my life all these years. I'm so proud of the man that you've become. I fell in love with your heart. You're such a beautiful, warm, generous spirit, and I am so grateful to have you in my life. I cannot wait to celebrate with you, and I know this has been the most challenging year of your life, but please remember, I love you unconditionally. I'm here for you forever and always. And God's got us, and I have plenty of surprises, and I can't wait to celebrate with you when you get back home.
I appreciate the love. That was very generous. Also, anybody that's ever said the name Jalen, heard the name Jalen,